Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
I wasn't sure if you hit the record buttons. That's why I was like,
I actually wasn't sure if I hit the record button either, actually.
Did you hit the record button?
I hit the record button.
Hey, husband!
What's up, wife?
Do you remember what happened last week?
I know. I've been so freaking busy. I don't even have a clue which way's up right now, so... No, I have no idea.
That's not helpful.
No.
Because now it's up to me.
You've always gotten the information to me.
Well,
why are you switching this up in the last couple of episodes?
Because you need to carry some weight and remember sometimes.
What? I need to carry some weight.
Just in the memory.
Seriously?
Just in the memory department.
Remember how you were going to take up writing some of the blog posts?
Okay.
The blog posts. Remember the blog post that
yes,
you were going to write?
I remember.
How many did you do?
I did 1.
1.
It was good.
It was good. But how many was it though? Can we count them again? Let's do the counting. 1. That's it. Just 1.
1. Okay, whatever. My point is, I don't fucking remember what happened last time either. But it was Numbers chapters 8 and 9, and they were doing stuff. They were traveling. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Let me see. Observance of Passover. And, remember, they were like, you have to observe Passover, and if you weren't clean around this time, it was like the 14th day of the second month of the year or some shit like that.
You could do it another month.
You could do it next month.
Right.
Yeah, and...
What did we talk about in our extra episode last week?
Remember, we had like 0 questions.
Tuesday.
So, I just... looked up something that had nothing to do with anything, and it was the sanctity. No, it was the something of odor.
Sanctity.
No, it wasn't sanctity. It was. Was it sanctity?
I was pretty sure it was sanctity.
I don't know. It's about how God smells like roses or something.
Okay. All right.
Your shit doesn't smell like roses. I can tell you that much.
Let's get on with this episode.
Whatever.
What are we doing again? 10 and 11?
Numbers chapters 10 and 11.
All right. Let's do this. Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount. So, like, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. I should have told you to wait because I have popcorn stuck in my teeth. I was eating caramel popcorn before you came in.
I see. Mm-hmm. I see.
Did you know Werther's makes caramel popcorn?
Yes, because I saw you with the bag.
But before that, I had no idea. I was very excited about it.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay, I think I got it out now.
Great.
Okay, so Numbers chapter 10. The Silver Trumpets. I'm sure that the Silver Trumpets will be much more fascinating than the popcorn stuck in my teeth.
I'm quite sure. Yes.
Yes?
Than popcorn stuck in teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we can.
The Bible's more interesting than that, you think?
Well, that's what they're listening for, not where there's popcorn stuck between your teeth.
Whatever.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. This Bible shit is boring, and I think that they would find my teeth more interesting.
Only if it, exploded.
Okay, whatever.
That'd make it interesting.
Now you're just being weird. Now the Lord said to Moses, make 2 trumpets of hammered silver for calling the community to assemble and for signaling the breaking of camp.
We need a sound effect machine.
Ooga, ooga.
No, you know what? We'd be pressing the buttons the whole time.
We would. I would. I would, because I'm a child. I would make the fart noise too.
Yeah.
When both trumpets are blown, everyone must gather before you at the entrance of the tabernacle. But if only one trumpet is blown, only one.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. I wasn't paying
2,
attention.
They all gather at the entrance of the tabernacle.
2, blink twice.
Come on. Stay with us here.
Blink twice for yes, once for no.
You get on me for not paying attention, but man.
No, I'm just making sure I got it. Okay, so 2 means everybody come. But if only one trumpet is blown, then only the leaders, the heads of the clans of Israel, must present themselves to you.
Okay.
So, wait, let's practice this. Ready? How many come?
Everybody.
Okay. Now.
No. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. Why was there different sounds?
Because I didn't like the first time I tried it.
Just the leaders.
Okay. Yeah. We got it. Okay. When you sound the signal to move on, the tribes camped on the east side of the tabernacle must break camp and move forward. When you sound the signal a second time, the tribes camped on the south will follow. You must sound short blasts as the signal for moving on. Whoo, whoo, whoo.
Okay, I think that's enough with the...
Is that what it is?
I think that's enough with the demonstrations. Yeah.
But does that seem... Is this like early Morse code?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's early trumpeting.
Did you ever play trumpet in high school?
I did. I was first seat.
In
middle school.
What does that even mean, though? First seat?
I was really good for an 8th grader.
But what is, first seat? So what, you sat in the front?
Yeah, you got... First seat means that you were the best trumpet player. And you got it by,
being the best.
Being the best, yeah.
It's just that, why couldn't you say I was the best? Why do you have to say first seat?
Because that's what they call it. There's first seat, second seat, third seat. I was
top of the chart. I was in the top 10. I was at the top of the... I was number 1 with a bullet, baby.
That's what they called it. They called it first seat.
Okay, but I don't understand.
Well...
I call it number 1.
I can't help you with that.
The best. Or gold medal.
You just weren't cool enough to play trumpet, apparently, and so you'll never understand.
I wasn't in band. I didn't play instruments.
Yeah.
I'm not musically inclined, really.
Okay.
But when you... Wait, let me start over.
Mm-hmm.
But when you... Shut up! But when you call the people to an assembly, blow the trumpets with a different signal. Meep, meep. Only the priests, Aaron's descendants, are allowed to blow the trumpets. That sounds about right. This is a permanent law for you to be observed from generation to generation. I wonder if they're still blowing those trumpets.
Oh, I mean, there are seems like there's trumpets in religion somewhere, but I'm not really sure how.
I think you're talking out of your ass because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know.
Whatever, dude. When you arrive in your own land and go to war against your enemies who attack you, sound the alarm with the trumpets.
I mean, like, don't you remember seeing like cherubim
with horns,
with trumpets and stuff?
Yeah, with their little.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
but that's at Christmas time.
The trumpets are out there. They're in religion.
They're in religion.
They're part of that thing.
They're in religion.
That's what I was saying. That's all I was getting at.
Okay. Well, your cat's getting into shit.
Yeah, just ignore her.
Okay.
Please.
She's behind the couch.
I know.
Okay. Then the Lord your God will remember you and rescue you from your enemies when you blow your horns when you're going to war.
Apparently, the tribe of Dan, didn't have any horns to blow.
You think?
Dinah,
I guess not.
Dinah didn't blow their horn.
Dinah, blow your horn. I'm gonna blow something. What? Nothing. Blow the trumpets in times of gladness too. If I'm blowing the horn all the fucking time, how are you going to know what I'm trying to signal?
Yeah, like, don't worry about it. That's just Bob over there. He's just blowing the horn this morning.
Blow it when you're happy. Blow it when you're sad. Blow it when things are good. Blow it when things are bad. Blow the trumpets in times of gladness too, sounding them at your annual festivals and at the beginning of each month. Oh, it's kind of like how
when you wake up in the morning alive,
right? I mean, after you had sex.
That's a good morning.
What about the first Monday at noon? The first Monday of the month at noon is when
the tornado, the emergency sirens or whatever.
Yeah, the klaxons and all that. Yeah. That's us blowing our trumpets.
Right, yeah.
And blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and peace offerings. The trumpets will remind your God of his covenant with you.
Wait. Did he just say blow the horns over your burnt offerings and peace offerings?
Uh-huh.
So, like, they went through this whole thing on how to do burnt offerings and peace offerings, and now we're getting into horns?
Yeah.
And, like, do that too.
Yeah.
Blow your horns over those offerings.
Remember all those other things I told you? In addition. Like, why didn't you mention that when you were given all the rules, you dumbo?
Like, do you guys have more rules that are going to show up in, like, another chapter, or
Probably.
What?
Okay,
I don't think that's so much as a rule, though. It's just like a suggestion.
Have fun with it. Just let it go, loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like a yoga class where you're, like, waving your arms around, like, oh, you probably have never done that before. Where the teacher's like, you're a tree just blowing in the wind. Move your arms back and forth. Let the mood carry you. Blow your trumpet.
Is that what they say?
No, they don't say blow your trumpet. I just tack that on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ready? The Israelites depart from Sinai.
Okay, so they're leaving the mountain. So this is after Moses went up the mountain and then down the mountain and then killed them all and then back up the mountain and then brought down the second set of 10 commandments or whatever the fuck it was. Okay, now they're leaving the mountain, Sinai.
In the second year after Israel's departure from Egypt, on the 20th day of the second month, because that matters.
We should look up where Mount Sinai is sometime on the map, because remember how it's like only 5 days? Uh-huh. I'm curious where that is on that trip.
You know, I was listening to this other podcast, and they said it's like 20 days, but
there
still.
There are no other podcasts. It's just us. We're the only one that matters.
There are other podcasts in the world.
No, none.
What?
We're the only one.
I listen to news, and I listen to comedy, and I listen to books and writing.
You remember how I'm funny sometimes, and I make jokes, and I'm sarcastic?
Yeah.
That's what I was going for there, and you totally took me seriously.
I was like, what are you talking about? I listened to 1,000.
You completely destroyed my joke.
I didn't even, it couldn't have been that good a joke.
It was.
Oh, well, I don't think it was.
Maybe it wasn't that good, but it was definitely better than you gave it credit for, and you definitely ruined it.
Well, I'm good at that. I mean, I ruin a lot of things, don't I?
It is.
Okay, so anyway, the 20th day of the second month.
Wait, how is it 20 days if Google said it's 5 days? Google literally walking distance from Cairo to...
No, listen, theirs. I'm reading this. I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence.
Sorry.
In the second year after Israel's departure from Egypt, on the 20th day of the second month, the cloud lifted from the tabernacle of the covenant.
So they got to go.
They got to go. So the Israelites set out from the wilderness of Sinai and traveled on from place to place until the cloud stopped in the wilderness of Paran. Paranabama?
You just like saying anything remotely close to Bananarama.
Well, it's fun to say.
Like, if you find anything that sounds remotely like it, you're like, ooh, that's going to be Bananarama.
Yep.
But then you're going to end up naming like 5 million things that as we go along because, like, we don't know what half these things are.
Goddamn right I am.
So don't do it.
But no, Bananarama is so fun to say. It's ridiculously fun. When the people set out for the first time, following the instructions the Lord had given through Moses, Judah's troops led the way. They marched behind their banner, and their leader was Nahshon, son of Amminadab. They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Issachar, led by Nathanael, son of Zua, and the troops of the tribe of Zebulun, led by Eliab, son of Helon. I did not follow any of that. I'm just being honest.
It's just those names that...
People were with people who did more people, and they did
Does it really matter? They're just walking through the fucking desert.
Right.
Or whatever, wilderness.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever the fuck it is.
They're in Paranarama. Then the tabernacle was taken down, and
Do you think they're wassailing?
Ooh. Here we come, a wassailing among... Listen to this. We're getting the Pickle Clan involved.
No, boy.
Then the tabernacle was taken down, and the Pickle Clan, the Gershonite, and the Merarite divisions of the Levites were next in the line of march, carrying the tabernacle with them.
Okay.
Pickle Clan. Reuben's troops went next, marching behind their banner. Their leader was... Remember when we went over all these names?
I do.
Here they are again.
Yay.
Their leader was still Eleazar, son of Shadid.
Let me tell you how happy I am about this.
They're traveling. They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Simon, led by Shalumiel, son of Zuishaddai, and the troops of the tribe of Gad, led by Eliasaph, son of Duel. Next came the Kohathite division of the Levites, carrying this. Oh, remember?
Wait, they're a division of the Levites?
They're all Levites.
What?
What?
I thought the Levites were the ones that were guarding, like, in the inner circle of the...
Yeah, and the Kohathites are the ones carrying...
Right, but they're a division of the Levites, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm not following why you're saying,
The Kohathites are Levites. They're the ones in the inner circle.
Right, but, okay.
Whatever. Right. Do you really care? Do you think it really matters in the long run?
No, it doesn't, and I won't remember it tomorrow, but...
So who cares?
Because somebody might care.
If they care, they are really listening to the wrong podcast. Next came the Kohathite division of the Levites carrying the sacred objects from the tabernacle. Before they arrived at the next camp, the tabernacle would already be set up at its new location. That's nice.
Yeah.
Ephraim's troops went next, marching behind their banner. Their leader was Elishama, son of Ammihud. They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Manasseh, led by Gamaliel, son of Pedahzur.
How big do you think this cloud was that they were following?
And the troops of the tribe of Benjamin, led by the Adabon, son of Gideoni.
Because if you got hundreds of thousands of people following a cloud...
Why do you cut me off mid-sentence?
Because, just like you said, it's boring shit.
It is boring.
So, but anyway, like, it's hundreds of thousands of people following a cloud. Like, what if, like, do they have to, like... How do they communicate if it changes directions or goes this way or that way? Like, is it able to be seen by everybody, you think?
It's bigger than a bread box.
Bigger than a bread box.
Yeah.
Okay.
And smaller than a jet.
Is it smaller than a jet?
I don't fucking know. I'm
That's
making this
small
shit
for
up.
A cloud.
Okay, it's bigger than the moon. How about that?
I don't believe that either.
What do you want? What do you want?
I don't know. I'm just curious how that works. That's all.
What do you want?
Carry on.
Dan's troops went last.
I love Dan. Dan's the man.
Dan is the Antichrist.
I know.
Dan's troops went last, marching behind their banner and serving as the rear guard for all the tribal camps. Their leader was Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. Amishadai.
Whatever you say.
Yeah. They were joined by the troops of the tribe of Asher, led by Pagiel, son of Okron, and the troops of the tribe of Naphtali, led by Ahira, son of Enan. This was the order in which the Israelites marched, division by division. So they did marching, and that's what order they went in.
Yep.
The end. Okay. No, not the end. Just kidding.
Okay.
Okay. One day Moses said to his brother-in-law, Hobab, son of Reuel the Midianite, "We are on our way to the place the Lord promised us, for he said, I will give it to you. Come with us, and we will treat you well, for the Lord has promised wonderful blessings for Israel. Yay!" But Hobab replied, "No, I will not go. I must return to my own land and family." Please don't leave us," Moses pleaded. "You know the places in the wilderness where we should camp. Come, be our guide."
Wait, aren't they all going to the same fucking place?
"If you do, we'll share with you all the blessings the Lord gives us."
That is a really horrible voice for Moses. Just
Well,
for the record.
I'm tired and I'm bored, so I'm just trying to spice it up a bit.
Are you?
And also he's begging. He's like, "Please, dude, come with."
But I don't understand. Aren't they all going to the same fucking place?
No, this other guy was like, "No, I'm not going with you."
Oh.
And Moses is like, "But you know the way. Come on, dude."
So he was like, what we'd be like. We'd be like, fuck you, I'm staying here.
Yeah, exactly. But then he went with them, I guess, because they marched for 3 days after leaving the mountain of the Lord, with the ark of the Lord's covenant moving ahead of them to show them where to stop and rest. As they moved on each day, the cloud of the Lord hovered over them, and whenever the ark set out, Moses would shout, "Arise, O Lord, and let your enemies be scattered. Let them flee before you." And when the ark was set down, he would say, "Return, O Lord, to the countless thousands of Israel." The end.
So I'm gonna bet that guy that was gonna stay but then went because Moses wanted him to be a guide. I bet that he was like savvy to the fact that Moses and Aaron and like all of his descendants and stuff got all the good shit. And I bet he was like, "Look, dude, if you want me to do this, I'm gonna get a cut. I'm gonna need some of that stuff. You know, you're gonna cut me in on this, and then I'll be your guide. But you're gonna have to give up some of that good stuff there."
Maybe he said no, and they wouldn't give him anything, and that's why he led them astray. And he spent 40 fucking years.
That's also a very strong possibility. Yeah, like, I'll show these fuckers.
Yeah. All right, that's that for that chapter. Now, next we're gonna do chapter 11.
All right.
Chapter 11.
Yep.
Why did you roll your eyes at me?
Because it's too late and I'm tired and now, like, we've got to stop doing these freaking recordings at past midnight.
Okay, but when I'm singing the chapter, that's fun. And
it's only fun if you're in a good mood, and I'm in like a mildly shitty mood.
But if you are in a shitty mood and you're like, "Hey, let's get this done," that's not fun, and that makes for a lousy listening experience.
No.
I win, you lose.
I can be really fun when I'm in a mildly shitty mood.
Oh my God, says you. Okay, chapter 11, the Lord sends quails.
Quails, huh?
Quails.
Okay.
Along with the trumpets, there's quails. Soon the people began to complain about their hardship. I bet they did. I bet they did.
I tend to do that.
And you know what? You know what?
What?
The Lord heard everything they said. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
I mean, he didn't know that Cain killed Abel, but he heard them complaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the Lord's anger blazed against them, and he sent a fire to rage among them.
Wait.
What?
He's angry that they're upset that they're living shittily. Like their lives suck, and they're complaining, and he's like, "Fuck you."
Yep.
That's his answer?
Yep.
What a dick.
He raged, and the fire raged, and he destroyed some of the people on the outskirts of the camp.
Jesus Christ.
This guy ain't play.
I mean, just, did he mean, like, wow.
He's mean. He just
He's
burned
a
them
fucker.
up. He's a fucker. Then the people screamed to Moses for help. They were like,
yeah, no shit.
Your fire got out of control, bro.
Your fire, not your God. Your fire.
And when he prayed to the Lord, the fire stopped. Your face. He prayed to the Lord.
I want to ask the question, how stupid are people, like in general? But then I realize that we're living in the age of Trump, and we're living in the age of Fox News, and we're living in the age of just idiots listening to bullshit.
That reminds me. I passed a house today that had not just a Trump flag, which I'm kind of used to seeing by now.
Sure.
It was a Trump 1 with the thin blue line at the bottom.
Oh my God.
And it was huge. They spent so much money on that flag. Trump 1 and thin blue line.
Yep. Well, it is what it is.
So do you think that people will believe that Moses was in communion with God? And that the fire...
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, I would like to think that better than that, but there are people that literally think that the vaccine has microchips in it. So
yeah.
Oh, and you heard that they're all taking like horseworm medicine or some shit. Yeah. So I mean, it'll never go away.
Yeah, stupidity, whether it's in the Bible times or now.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of depressing, honestly, how much things never change and people are stupid throughout history.
Well,
they're either greedy, stupid, or both.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think stupid covers it all, because if you're so greedy that you will literally destroy the planet to stay on top, that is so short-sighted that you are stupid. So really, even greedy falls under stupid.
Sure.
Ugh. Okay. Sorry, let's not go down that path, because that gets me drinking alcohol and sleeping on the couch for days on end. After that, the area was known as Taberah, which means the place of burning, because fire from the Lord had burned among them there.
And killed them.
Shoot me. God, this is terrible. Then the foreign rabble who were traveling with the Israelites began to crave the good things of Egypt. You know how they crave those good things of Egypt.
Like...
You laughed so hard you snorted.
Wait, no. They're like fucking, 2 years out? And they're like, guys, it's right there. And like, do you remember just right... It's only like another day back. Like we can go back to Egypt, and they got some decent shit back there. And meanwhile, your God's kind of burning people and shit. So like, I might want to, outsy, get the fuck out.
Here's what I'm thinking too. Okay, they had so many people, right? Like hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
How far across the desert do you think 500,000 people, hundreds of thousands of people?
They could have probably linked arms and,
and joined. They probably had, the back tribe was in Egypt and the front of the tribe was already at the promised land.
Yeah, I'm sure with that many people, you could probably do something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And the people of Israel also began to complain. Oh, for some meat, they exclaimed. We remember the fish we used to eat for free in Egypt. Weren't they slaves?
Yes.
And we had all the cucumbers, melons, leeks, onions, and garlic we wanted. But now our appetites are gone. All we ever see is this manna.
All we ever see is this free food that God gives us for free.
Right?
Wait, what?
I hate it when we only have
when we get supplied food
shit
for
that
free.
rains from the sky. Right?
So what? I mean, okay, you guys went on this journey because of some God that you believed in that Moses told you was whatever.
You know what? That hasn't changed either, because there are people who are literally today saying, no, my God doesn't want me to get a vaccine, and I trust in the Lord. If it's my time, it's my time. I'm ready to die right here. And then they, get COVID, and then they go to the hospital and they're like,
please, can I have the vaccine?
Yeah, just kidding. Give me the vaccine. I actually am not ready to die, it turns out.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, this rings true for me.
Sure.
The manna looked like small... Oh, we already talked about manna.
Yeah.
But again, still more, it
right.
looked like small coriander seeds. Did you know that coriander is cilantro?
I did not know that.
They are the same. I didn't know that.
Do you recall... I'm sorry, this is going back to the manna, but that is interesting. Sorry.
Yes,
but
do go on. Cover your ass.
The manna... Wasn't it only a limited time thing where they did the manna? Yeah,
you can't hoard it. You can only eat.
And then some of the last of it ended up in the Ark of the Covenant, right?
Yeah.
So why is this a continuing thing that they're getting manna as they're going along?
In case they run out. There's always some stored.
Oh, so God's
It's
still sprinkling some down if need be.
Yeah, but the people are preppers.
Okay.
So they've got some canned manna up in their ark.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, just in case we build a nuclear bomb and blow up the planet or something.
Right.
The manna seeds looked like small coriander seeds, and it was pale yellow like gum resin, or, like cilantro.
Mm-hmm.
The people would go out and gather it from the ground. They made flour by grinding it with hand mills or pound it in mortars. Yeah.
I'm not even,
Pound.
Nope.
They pounded that shit.
We're just going to move right along.
They were pounding left and pounding right.
And we're going to move
They pounded it so hard. And then sometimes it wasn't pounded hard enough. And they would be like, harder, harder.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Like, if I want you to say something, I might as well say, don't say it.
Yeah.
Hey, wife, don't say this thing.
Isn't that like our deal? You tell me to stop, and that means yes means no, no means yes.
Okay,
isn't that what I've learned?
Yeah, I guess
so. From society. Society taught me that.
I'm sure.
That's what all the boys say, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
No means yes, and yes means anal. Isn't that what they said at that one fucking college? Because guys are fucking rapey pieces of shit. Always have been, always will. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I want to sing about this goddamn manna being pounded, I will.
I didn't say you couldn't.
I'm just saying. Guys are rapey, so I get to sing about manna being pounded.
That's great. You do that.
Then, after pounding it,
God damn it.
They boiled it in a pot and made it into flat cakes. Yeah. These cakes tasted like pastries baked with olive oil, but you know what they did not taste like? Dick.
Yeah, no shit.
The manna came down on the camp. Yeah, it did. It came down with the dew during the night.
Oh my God.
What?
Like, I need to cut you off here.
Why?
Because you're making the worst jokes.
It's
and
late.
They're horrible.
It's late and I'm amusing myself. Fuck off.
Okay.
Moses heard all the family standing in the doorways of their tents whining. They were whining.
See?
They were starving, but
the
they're
Bible
whining.
will tell you if they're whining.
They were whining. And the Lord became extremely angry. Again?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, he's about to burn up more people.
Is he?
Motherfucker. And Moses said to the Lord, "Why are you treating me, your servant, so harshly? Have mercy on me. What did I do to deserve the burden of all these people? Did I give birth to them? Did I bring them into the world? Why did you tell me to carry them in my arms like a mother carries a nursing baby? How can I carry them into the land you swore to give their ancestors? Where am I supposed to get meat for all these people? They keep whining to me saying, 'Give us meat to eat.' I can't carry all these people by myself. The load is far too heavy. If this is how you intend to treat me, just go ahead and kill me.
Hold on.
Do me a favor and spare me this misery."
Wow. That's dramatic. But do you remember how
I was right at the end of my diatribe when you fucking cut me off, and that's why I snapped at you. I was not having it. I was like, no, this is a soliloquy.
Okay. But hold on.
Okay, yeah.
These fuckers have to do these what do you call them? Where they give Moses the
10% and the whatever, the good lambs and the lamb legs
why am I having
the
trouble
offerings?
here? Yeah, the offerings. Jesus. Okay, so they have to give the offerings to the tabernacle /God/Moses /Aaron.
Right.
And a lot of those involve meat.
Mm-hmm.
So these people probably daily have to give meat to fucking Moses and Aaron.
And then they're like...
they're back there eating these meats in their sacred places.
Yeah.
And so then they're like, hey, this kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And then Moses is like, just fucking kill me if I can't take their meat.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, he's not a fucking idiot. He's really smart.
Yeah, he's really smart, but he's
swindler. Starving the people by grifting them, and then being pissed at the people who are grifted for complaining about being grifted.
Right.
they're literally starving to death while you're eating high on the hog.
Yeah.
And you're mad at them. And you're going off on God like, oh, I can't do this. I just can't. I can't anymore. I can't even.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Okay, so then the Lord said to Moses, gather before me 70 men who are recognized as elders and leaders of Israel. Oh, this does not bode well. Bring them to the tabernacle to stand there with you. I will come down and talk to you there. I will take some of the spirit that is upon you, and I will put the spirit with a capital S upon them also. They will bear the burden of the people along with you, so you will not have to carry it alone. Oh, he's going to share?
I guess.
And say to the people, purify yourselves, for tomorrow you will have meat to eat. You were whining, and the Lord heard you when you cried, oh, for some meat, we were better off in Egypt. Now the Lord will give you meat, and you will have to eat it. Ooh, careful what you wish for. And it won't be for just a day or two, or for 5 or 10 or even 20. You will eat it for a whole month until you gag and are sick of it.
Oh my God.
What a childish piece of shit. For you have rejected the Lord who is here among you, and you have whined to him, saying, why do we ever leave Egypt? But Moses responded to the Lord, there are 600,000 foot soldiers here with me, and yet you say I will give them meat for a whole month. Even if we butchered all our flocks and herds, would that satisfy them? Even if we caught all the fish in the sea, would that be enough? Then the Lord said to Moses, has my arm lost its power? Now you will see whether or not my word comes true.
Oh my gosh.
Moses. Oh, Moses. You fucknut. So Moses went out and reported the Lord's words to the people. The Lord's words to the people. And I bet the people were like, Jesus Christ, you weren't supposed to rat us out. God.
Well, I mean, to be fair, God already burned some of them.
Right?
To death.
For complaining.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, he already knew. Remember, he heard them all.
I know. It's just, whatever. I hate this guy.
Yeah, he's a dick.
He gathered the 70 elders and stationed them around the tabernacle. And the Lord came down in the cloud and spoke to Moses. Then he gave the 70 elders the same spirit that was upon Moses. And when the spirit with a capital S rested upon them, they prophesied. Prophesied? I think prophesied. I don't know. But this never happened again. And that's how we cover it. Because if it happened again, then there would be, witnesses. But if we say it never happened again, then, we only have to cover one event that didn't really happen.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. 2 men, Eldad and Medad, had stayed behind in the camp. They were listed among the elders, but they had not gone out to the tabernacle. They were like, fuck nah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you be like a little weary? Like, this dude just burned a bunch of people. Like, I don't know if I want to be involved in this shit.
I would not like your spirit with a capital S.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You can take that spirit and shove it right up your ass.
Yeah. Yet the spirit with a capital S rested upon them as well. So they prophesied there in the camp. Oh. So
That's
why
boring.
did they have to be gathered?
Who
if it was going to fucking happen anyway.
Well, so it could be a spectacle, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A young man ran and reported to Moses, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. Joshua, son of Nun, who had been Moses' assistant since his youth, protested, Moses, my master, make them stop. But Moses replied, are you jealous for my sake? I wish that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his spirit with a capital S upon them all. Then Moses returned to the camp with the elders of Israel. This is badly reported. Like, what exactly do you want, Moses? What's your complaint? What's your beef?
I'm not really sure.
I don't get it. Like,
well, we definitely have some questions that we can cover in the Q&A.
Yeah,
so.
Moses was a whiner. And then he complained about other people being whiners.
Well, yeah.
And even though he was in a better position than all of them.
Right.
And in no position to whine.
Right.
He whined the most.
Yeah.
This is stupid. Now the Lord sent a wind that brought quail from the sea and let them fall all around the camp. It's raining tacos. Ooh. For miles in every direction, there were quail flying about 3 feet above the ground. So the people went out and caught quail all that day and throughout the night and all the next day too. No one gathered less than 50 bushels.
Oh my God.
They
50 bushels of quail?
50 bushels of quail.
Wow.
Is that a lot? What's a fucking bushel? I don't know.
I mean, I think it's a lot.
Sounds big, but
yeah.
Like compared to what? Like if you said, I had 50 pennies, that sounds like a lot, but it's only 50 cents.
No, let's look up in our Q&A what a bushel is.
What the fuck is a bushel and is, whatever.
Yeah.
They spread the quail all around the camp to dry, but while they were gorging themselves on the meat, while it was still in their mouths, the anger of the Lord blazed against the people, and he struck them with a severe plague.
Oh my God.
So that place was called Kibroth Hattaavah.
Why?
Didn't you hear? He was still pissed.
Right, but did he ever say don't eat these?
No.
So what the fuck?
He was just still mad.
He's a petty little shit.
He is a petty little shit. So anyway, that place was called Kibroth Hattaavah, which means graves of gluttony.
Jesus Christ.
Because where they buried the people who had craved meat from Egypt. People died from their craving of meat.
Apparently.
From Kibroth Hattaavah, the Israelites traveled to Hazeroth, where they stayed for some time. The end. This story is killing me.
Yeah, I don't even really know
They gorged
what
on
to say.
meat.
Like, I thought we were, like, it kind of seemed like we were getting done with the wrathful bullshit from God.
And then he
somewhat.
was like, oh, were y'all feeling safe? Nah.
Right. Well, like, I mean, since the killing on the Mount, like Mount Sinai, when Moses came down and then the 3,000 people died, or no, he gathered, whatever. There was a lot of people that died at Mount Sinai, right? Mm-hmm. After that, it kind of felt like, okay, these are his people, and they're gonna travel and just make it over here.
Yeah.
But no, he's like fucking killing them because he's a dipshit motherfucker who
the lightning
can't fucking
here
figure
and
out
a thunder there, here a fire, there abroad, everywhere I fry you.
They don't even know what he's mad. They don't even know what he's mad about.
Nope.
Like, they ate some shit and they died because he was mad that they ate shit that he provided.
He was mad that they whined. And then when he was was mad that they whined about wanting meat and whining about wanting to go back to Egypt. So when he was like, fine, you want some meat, I'll give you something to fucking choke on then. And so then they were eating all that meat and he was like, you know what? I'm not done being mad, so fuck you. And then he gave him a plague too.
Some bullshit.
It is some bullshit. He's a piece of shit, whiny, man-made garbage. He's garbage.
I agree.
I don't like that God.
I completely
And
agree.
Moses can lick my whole entire ass.
Yes.
I do not like that guy either. Fucking grifter ass motherfucker.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for this week, right?
That's it for this week.
Well, we'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Tuesday for the Q&A Tuesday.
And if you do have any questions, please get them to us before Sunday at 5.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Yeah, wife.
It's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So, we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So, one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They can also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yes, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum-dum or doo-doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also, what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcasting app, just hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up,
nice.
Whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you are definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.